Welcome to our channel, Get Cooking Now. If you love traditional Goan sweets, then today's recipe is definitely for you. Hi, I'm Laddie, and today we're about to unveil a classic Goan delicacy that's perfect for any occasion. And we've added a secret ingredient that will make it even better. Imagine the rich aroma of roasted semolina, the sweet taste of sugar, the freshness of grated coconut, and the unique flavor brought out by our secret ingredient, all coming together in a delicious, bite-sized treat. Simply follow our detailed step-by-step recipe with tips to achieve the perfect texture and flavor of this incredibly popular sweet. Our recipe for today is delicious Goan Bolinhas. So let's get cooking now. Step 1. Preparing the ingredients. Take 2.5 cups of freshly grated coconut, 1.5 cups of fine semolina, rava or suji, 1.25 cups plus 2 tablespoons of fine sugar, 3 eggs at room temperature, 4 tablespoons of butter at room temperature, 1/4 cup or around 22 to 24 cashew nuts, half teaspoon of vanilla essence, half teaspoon of cardamom or elaichi powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Step 2. Roasting the semolina or rava. Gently roast the semolina in a wide open, thick, heavy bottom pan on medium-low heat. Roast for a few minutes until it changes color and gives a nice aroma. Place it in a plate or bowl and let it cool completely. Roasted semolina is ready. Step 3. Preparing the dry cashew nut powder. Grind the cashew nuts in a dry grinder for only 2 seconds at a time using the pulsing method to make a fine powder. If you grind it continuously, you will end up getting a cashew nut paste instead of a cashew nut powder. Our dry cashew nut powder is ready. Step 4. Dry grinding the coconut. In a mixer grinder, dry grind the coconut without adding any water. You can add 1 to 2 tablespoons of water if required for grinding. You can grind it in 2 smaller batches if you find it difficult to do it in one batch. Ground coconut is ready. Step 5. Preparing the Bolinha batter. In a mixing bowl, add the sugar. Now add the butter. Beat it on low speed with an electric beater or with a hand whisk.
If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, do subscribe and press the bell icon to receive a notification whenever we upload a new video.
Don't wait for the sugar to dissolve completely or become smooth and creamy at this stage. It will get there once you start adding the eggs. Release anything that is stuck to the sides. Beat everything nicely. Once the sugar is mixed properly with the butter, start adding the eggs. Add the first egg and beat until it mixes properly. Remember to break one egg at a time in a separate bowl so that if it turns out bad, it can be discarded without affecting the entire batter. It will also be easier to remove small eggshells that accidentally fall while breaking the egg. Now add the second egg and beat until it mixes properly. Now add the third egg. Beat until the mixture is smooth and creamy. Now add the vanilla essence. Add the salt. Add the cashew nut powder. Our secret ingredient, cashew nuts, enhance the taste of the Bolinas. Mix everything nicely. Add the roasted semolina or rava. Mix everything properly. For further details regarding this or any of our other recipes, always refer to the description box for accurate and updated information. Add the ground coconut. Mix it nicely. To gently fold it in the batter. Make sure to stir it in one direction. Remember that all the ingredients which are used must be at room temperature. Release everything that is stuck to the sides of the bowl. Cover and let the Bolinas batter rest for 1 to 2 hours at room temperature before putting it in the refrigerator to rest for a minimum of 6 hours, or best to keep it overnight. Due to food safety reasons, we don't recommend keeping the batter outside in room temperature for a longer duration as it contains uncooked eggs. Although it was a common practice in the past and some people still do it today. Step 6. Preparing the bolina for baking. 10 by 10 inch size baking tray. Next day, apply unflavored cooking oil to the baking tray. Line the baking tray with butter paper to prevent the bottom of the bolinas from burning. It will also help you easily remove the bolinas after they are baked. Baking tray is prepared and ready. Remove the bolina batter out of the refrigerator just before you start making the bolinas. Add the cardamom or elaichi powder. Mix it properly using a spatula or wooden spoon, stirring it in one direction. Take a spoonful of bolina batter and roll it on the palm of your hand and form a round shape. The batter shouldn't stick to your hand. If the batter is sticking to your hand or it becomes difficult to shape, then place the batter in the refrigerator for 30 minutes to an hour before shaping the bolinas again. Once you have shaped it, place the bolina on the baking tray. Similarly, prepare the remaining bolinas and place them in the baking tray, keeping a safe distance between each other like I have done. Using a thin knife, make a cross-like design on the top of the bolinas, or you can make any design of your choice. Press it lightly, do not make deep cuts. Bolinas are ready for baking. Step 7. Baking the bolinas. Place the baking tray in the center of a preheated oven at 320 degrees Fahrenheit, 160 degrees Celsius. Bake for around 20 minutes or more, depending on your oven. Once the bolinas are ready, the bottom of the bolinas will become brown. To brown the top of the bolinas, continue baking with only the top heat for just 2 to 3 minutes. You need to let the bolinas cool completely. Store them in an airtight container. If you want to store them for a longer period, keep them in the refrigerator. Bolinas are nice and crisp on the outside and soft inside. Delicious Goan Bolinhas are ready. If you like this recipe, do share it with your friends and family on WhatsApp and Facebook. Stay blessed always.
Check out our other interesting recipes and do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.